Good morning. This mouse is back in the house. Yesterday I was able to get out to a few estate sales. All turned out with a little bit of something at each. First two I bought stuff at. The third one I didn't. Um, they're having 25% off today, Sunday. But then they said they're going to have a 1 day sale next week at 50% off. So there's some interesting stuff there. But at the prices, I'd have to wait to go back on the 50% off day to see if it's still there. Hopefully pick up some stuff then. That one's actually only about 10 minutes from my house, so that'll be nice and easy to do next week. So we'll have to see how that goes. But let me show you what I did pick up. First sale I went to, found these handmade stained glass window hangers. I'd say they're about 9 by 6, each, and they are signed Stan K, and they're all dated different dates. It looks like they have starting at 2001 to 2007. I think one of the years was missing, maybe got broke. But they were sitting there, and it said set $10. So I figured for 6 of them, that was not a bad price. My wife really likes them, so they might end up being staying with us. But if I were to sell them, I figure I could at least get $10 a piece for them. They're still quite nice. Like I said, even though I don't know if they're professionally made or what, but they look real nice. And let me get these moved out of the way so I can show you the next items. Next, I picked up a few Jim Shore items, 2 little ornaments, and one of the larger ones. It's, I don't know, 10 inches. I didn't measure it. 10, 11 inches tall. One of the taller ones. 2 of these, the 2 angels I got at the first estate sale. I was about 8th in line to get into that sale. There had been a lot of jewelry and a lot of sterling silver, the utensil sets, weighted candle holders, the silver serving platters, silver cups, silver. There's lots of silver stuff. So before they let us in, people, the lady came out to talk to everybody about the rules. Somebody asked them, where that stuff was. So she kind of told them where it was. All 8 people that went in before me went straight to that room. There was stuff in the listing I saw. I mean, I would like to have seen that stuff, but with 8 people ahead of me going into that tiny room, I knew it was going to be a free-for-all. I wasn't going to get involved. I was like, I'll go find the other stuff I saw in the pictures. These 2 Jim Shore angels were some of them. There's this other cut-to-clear green dish that looked beautiful. I wanted to see how much it was. And I found, without anybody else going in to that room before me, because they all went to the other room, I went straight to this room because I saw them from the window. When I walked in that room, the shelf that it was on, everything was there, but that cut to green glass. I'm assuming one of the people that worked there maybe liked it a little bit better, and it never made it to the actual sale, because I would have been the first there. I looked around the rest of the house. I asked about it. The one lady, she didn't know. Didn't see anybody else carrying it around. It wasn't on the hold table. So, like I said, I think it disappeared before the sale even opened. But I did get these 2 Jim Shore angels. So let me get back to them. Just sitting here telling my story. But no damage to either one. Very pretty. I looked this one up on eBay. Like I said, these will probably stay with us for a while. My wife likes them. A prayer of thankfulness. With shipping, you'd expect to pay. The cheapest one sold and currently listed is about $25. I paid $15. Unless it's something really special, I usually don't pay more than $15. Like, that's my max for Jim Shores. This one actually surprised me. It was $5. I liked it. I just kind of grabbed it. I didn't really look at it much other than just checking it for damage. But when I got home, it is the breast cancer awareness one. And when I looked up this one, they sell for about $20 with shipping. And they're a little bit more rare. I didn't see, I mean, I saw some on there, but there wasn't a bunch of them. Like I see some of the other Jim Shore stuff. This one I picked up at the second one, but since I'm on Jim Shore, just a little ornament. He doesn't have a name. But he's not damaged at all either, and he was $2. So let me get on to the last glass items. I've really gotten into this blown glassware stuff. So at the first estate sale, there's this blown glass flower. No damage to it. It's got this interesting twist stem to it. Pretty blue and white colors with the clear. It was only $3, so I definitely grabbed that. The second sale I went to, saw this crackled glass. It's not the amberella like the other ones with the yellow to red and then glows. It's just the red with a clear handle. It was $7. It was a little more than I would like to have paid for it. But there was a little bit of trouble getting to this estate sale. So when I got there, I felt like I wanted some. It's really heavy though. It's really thick glass. And I did try to look it up, and I found, I think, the same exact one. They usually sell for $10 or $11. So that's $7 if it's something I'm going to keep. Or if I decide to sell it, I'll at least get my money back. And then this one is very interesting. It's purple with this little twist to it. And it's got the little added swirl around the rim. And I don't see any markings on it. When I tried looking this one up, I found basically the same exact one, same height, everything, but it was a green one. And the person listed it as Blenko style. Don't know if it's actually Blenko. They said there had a marking on it, but I couldn't see the marking on their listing. And I'm not sure what the marking they were talking about meant. It was a WG and a number, and they said that was like an old Blenko, but I don't know anything about Blenko. But anyways, they're sold for $50. So this one has potential. One last thing, I did pick up a Fabrique, whatever they call them. Kind of like the Department 56 ones I had a while back. Santa Claus, he's an Irish Santa. He does wind up and play a song. And he's made by Kurt Adler Fabrics or something like that. KSA. And I just lost his bag. But he's in good shape. He worked. He was only a couple bucks, so I figured I'd pick him up. I did look him up. They sell for about $20, but he's a little dirty. I'm not sure if he'll clean up or not. But take a chance once in a while with something different. So that's the estate sale stuff I found. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll have more in the future. We're getting into that yard sale, flea market, estate sale season, so hopefully you'll be able to get out a little more and do that kind of stuff and have some more videos for you.